Frankfurt. The cityscape of Frankfurt, featuring modern skyscrapers, is quite unique, and more major banks are alert by the city on the River Main. As a major European city, Frankfurt also is an important financial metropolis with the European Central Bank, the German Federal Reserve Bank, and the stock exchange. The former working-class city of the 60s has transformed to an industrial and service metropolis. As a metropolis, Frankfurt features one of the biggest central stations in Europe, and the Rhine-Main Airport is one of the most important airports next to Charles de Gaulle and London Heathrow, and connects the city to all major centers of the world. From here, one has access to all 5 continents, and people come in every day, such as tourists or for a new job, a new phase in life. The newcomers. In order to make this step a success, it needs a perfect start and people who help and support, because for every new job you need a new stay. And that's exactly the case when people arrive from London, New York, Tokyo, New Delhi, and other places of the world, when people need the professional help of HomeCompany Frankfurt. A stranger does not know German habits and conventions, regulations and laws. Only a few speak German language or only know a few English words. They all need an expert support in order to get the best accommodation at the right time, in close working vicinity, at the fairest price, and the nicest landlord. Showing tours have to be set up and arranged, and conditions of the rental contract negotiated. That's when the specialized experts of HomeCompany Frankfurt come into play. A perfectly scaled apartment at the appropriate site, perfectly and elegantly furnished at the best available price. That's what every newcomer expects to claim for themselves. HomeCompany Frankfurt. For well over 30 years, HomeCompany Frankfurt successfully manages the best matches for landlords and tenants. We know precisely the best sites, best transport connections, aerial infrastructure, the individual apartments, their interior design, and the preferences of the landlords. HomeCompany Frankfurt checks all property according to completeness in regards of the wishes of the client and the landlords, in order to create the best match for both sides. The services for the landlord include photo shootings of the property with a special camera. After photo post-production, an exact and individual description of the apartment will be created and marketed on the HomeCompany Association website. In addition, we will publish also on the biggest real estate portals, which guarantees the optimum marketing for the apartment. Usually, a huge number of calls and emails from interested parties come in at HomeCompany Frankfurt, and it takes the experienced experts and their precise judgment to decide who is going to be presented to the landlord. The real estate market is tight and the client level is very high. Now the complete receptional procedure starts for the apartment hunter as a service for the landlord. After a normal checking in of the individual person, their reliability and the security check, preferences, and special wishes are being registered. The search profile also includes the research of potential close-by sports places, entertainment centers, museums, restaurants, and educational centers. After having created the client's profile, we start the computer-based search for the best match. We contact the landlords and set up showing tours of a compound of dates. During each showing, the infrastructure of the area, the facilities, and appliances of the apartment are being explained. What about the kitchen? Where is the internet? What type of beds? And specific interior features? Where are the closest public transportation stops? Where to park the car? Where to go to shop? Etc., etc. After all things have been considered to perfect satisfaction, a rental contract can be filed. Both sides will be assisted by the specialized attorney of HomeCompany Frankfurt. Also during the rental term, the agents of HomeCompany Frankfurt assist with solutions for eventual problems or changes regarding the contract for both sides, helping to guarantee that the stay is a complete success. When the rental contract terminates, agency activities are again necessary. A detailed approval of completeness of the interior and facilities, as well as a functionality check of all technical infrastructure alongside an inventory list, is mandatory. This is how we guarantee that the landlord's property is fully intact and complete. HomeCompany Frankfurt also added a specialized customer insurance to protect the estate. In case replacements, renovation, or redecorations are necessary, we also support our landlords with a market-oriented consultation for best practices for design and functionality, and also to connect them with trusted specialized contractors. This way, HomeCompany Frankfurt offers a specialized and complete service package for both new tenants and landlords. Get the best match with HomeCompany Frankfurt.